4 a.m. Wanted me to cop.
What? Folks, when you post on Instagram, make sure you're not reeling off of cocaine when you do it. Hey, everybody. I am Dr. Mike Israetel. I am an exercise and sport physiologist. That's a fancy title. I'm a professor of sports science at Lehman College in the Bronx in New York City. And I am a co-founder of Renaissance Periodization, and you're here on our channel, and we do sports science here, and we are going to look at some videos of various TikTokers and famous people working out. We're going to try to analyze them charitably, but honestly. Let's take a look. Mr. Bradley Martyn, who is supposed to be very, very strong and athletic. He has this is about 495 pounds, 5-plate power row, no belt, just pure depression. Power row, what's that? So I would file Mr. Bradley Martyn under just fucking strong as shit, but I would file this exercise under pure nonsense. I don't know what it trains. I don't know what it accomplishes. It is not a power movement. A power clean would be a good idea. I don't know why someone would do this outside of very specific sport context, or just you want to fuck around a lot and put yourself at a greater risk of injury for tearing your bicep or some shit like that. TBH, man, with all due respect, I just wouldn't do this. And Ego Trophy comments, no reps were done. Love you though, Bradley. I gotta say, if I were Bradley Martyn, I would be fucking furious at that comment. I hate it when people think they're compliment sandwiching you and they just say some nasty shit like 0 reps, bruh. And then they're like, love you though. Like, fuck you. You don't know who the fuck I am. You don't love me. Get out of my face. But here I am talking shit about Bradley, so maybe I'm the same person. Although I guess I'm not saying I love him. He is strong and jacked. That is objective.
4 a.m. Wanted me to cop.
What the fuck is he saying? Mark says, God did stay prayed up, heart symbol, at perform inspired, but the at is separated from perform inspired, so it's actually not a tag, link that works. Folks, when you post on Instagram, make sure you're not reeling off of cocaine when you do it. The shit you say may make sense to nobody. His technique here is good. I'd say I'd like to see a bit more eccentric control from these Nordic curls. That is the only point of the exercise. Why is Mark wearing white gloves on that Michael Jackson workout, I guess? I will say that he doesn't age. This could have been posted in 1988 and he would look the same. Technique could use some work. Mr. Mark Wahlberg, all love and respect. Just me shooting the bullshit. Ben Bruno Training. I've heard of this person. He says, give this supported single leg RDL a try. Great for the glutes, hamstrings, and adductors. At Chelsea Handler is using a 53-pound weight here, which is super impressive and shows that she has a great balance of strength and mobility. Those are not mutually exclusive, by the way. I asked Chelsea for a testimonial for my new website, and she wrote, I was always worried about getting too big. With weight training, the opposite has happened. I am leaner and tighter than I was in my 20s. That's really nice. I mean, yeah, technically speaking, it's a single leg RDL and you get to balance your other leg on a bench. I would say that putting your leg really far away from you on a bench really far away needlessly destabilizes the exercise. If you do these with what's called a B stance, you could probably get more out of it, but she seems like she's got the balance to make it do pretty good stuff. The number of reps in reserve for that exercise seems to be approximately infinity. I wouldn't call this hard training. These sets here, maybe they were a warm-up, but this is a warm-up. It's a warm-up, which means she's really strong and can really kick it. So I'd love to see her do like actual RDLs and not single legs and just get like preposterous, and she would probably get way better results in less time. People, I think, say Ben Bruno knows what he's doing, and I think this is just a fine exercise. But yeah. Okay, we've got The Rock doing belt squats with a ton of plates, all the plates at the gym. And the caption says, got a late one in at the sanctuary tonight, Sunday wheels, leg night. That's a lot of saying the same thing 3 times. 4 rounds of giant sets, non-stop, leg press, vertical leg press, chain lunges, finishing with pit shark sumo squats with 3-second negatives, fun pain. So these are very small range of motion. They'd probably do okay at training the adductors, the inner thigh. Certainly not the quads. Maybe a little bit of glutes. Good slapping there. The Rock is so jacked. My God. I think The Rock is like the ideal man and everyone else is just a shitty copy of The Rock, myself included. But that is not the best technique. I would love to see The Rock use about half that weight, maybe less. Get his feet a little bit closer together, stay upright, and sink down like 3 feet lower. That would torch his legs a ton. But hold on. I'm simply an expert exercise and sports scientist. Let's see what the comments have to say to really find out. Oh, he's training to beat paper. Meanwhile, Scissors is in a dungeon gym, headphones in, hoodie up, coming after all these motherfuckers. Waiting. The Rock, starting out for women, what would you recommend? Ma'am, let me tell you something that may seem condescending, and it is. The probability of The Rock answering your question out of the, let's see how many comments, 24,000 comments. Just his TikTok, he also has an Instagram that's even bigger, is infinitesimally small if he responded to any exercise science questions. But I'm inclined to believe he just doesn't respond to anything at all for the most part. You could probably just Google that shit. God damn. Steven Seagal shows how to fight 2 men at the same time. I've been with 2 men at the same time, but I wouldn't call what we were doing fighting. And the best part is TikTok auto-labeled this video to say the actions in this video are performed by professionals or supervised by professionals. Do not attempt. And the question is precisely what actions are those? These are not fighting professionals. They're like gymnastics professionals. What in the ever-loving God is this? It is not fighting. This is Hollywood. I do have to say, wag the dog a little bit. I am a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in my spare time. I do know how to fight a little bit. And none of this is real. Nobody fights like this. What I would love to see is a video of a decent high school wrestler who weighs like 130 pounds just running in there and spear double-legging Steven Seagal into a coma. Fuck. This is a very cooperative engagement. And for all of the bad stuff I'm saying, Steven Seagal has my permanent, everlasting respect for being himself and what true thespians have labeled as perhaps the second best actor of all time. Arnold Schwarzenegger being the first, of course. Next video is on the Instagram, and it is of Mr. Shaquille O'Neal. Oh my, and he's shirtless. Oh, hitting that X pose. A little bit of another setup to a pose. No real poses hit yet, folks. Oh, and the first side chest. Not terribly well executed, I might add. What else we got, Shaq? Show us some love here. Front lat spread, impressive. And nodding at the camera, my God. Rear double bicep. Uh-oh, he's about to hit us with that lat spread. Boom! Done. He actually has really big traps. Color me impressed. Oh no, an ab and thigh. Oof. I love it. Classic poses. Shaq's really got it all. Holy crap. This is a whole posing routine. He could step on stage with this. This is just pure art. Big delts, big pecs, little pec bounce. Shaq's the man. Shaq is a model human being and currently my best bodybuilder after seeing that posing routine. Celebrities, Troll the Descent, full range of motion, good technique, and the weights will come. Get a person to run your socials for you, for the love of God. The @ symbol has to be connected to the words for us to be able to click. If I was that fitness company, And I had a contract with Mr. Wahlberg that he was going to mention me every now and again, and that is not a mention. That does not count towards the contract. We'll see you guys next time. Fuck. Be like, Mark, are you okay, bro?